One of the themes of the discussion around AI in government is speed. The White House executive order on artificial intelligence in government calls for specific actions on a tight timeline. The AI program executive at Carahsoft, Mike Adams, says speed, though, isn't the only important factor for agencies.
Sure. Well, first, thank you for having me, Francis. Really appreciate it. Great question. So some of the things we're taking away most from the sessions today and AI in general is just, we've got to move fast. We've got to work together. It's something where the government needs us. There's so many use cases and there's so many things AI can do to help, the worker every day, make them more efficient, help them get more done. There's so much we can do for, healthcare, for defense, for cybersecurity. So those would be some of the things that I'm taking away from today.
Regarding the first point that you made, which was about moving faster, what are the risks inherent in speed in artificial intelligence?
Well, you can't ignore, the bias and the inequities that can happen if you have the wrong data, you don't train the models the right way, if you sort of move too fast. But again, it's an and, it's not an either or. So we have to move fast and we have to take all those things into consideration so someone isn't getting left behind or a bad decision isn't getting made.
One of the things that I have taken away from all of the discussions is that people are focused on use cases and not on AI anymore. Is that something that you're also seeing? And if so, what do you think has driven that?
So I like it because we're not just looking at AI as, some magical thing. Mm-hmm. We're looking at it as it's technology that can help us accomplish something, whether it's faster, whether it's more efficiently, or potentially even cheaper. Mm-hmm. So that's what I like about the way we're looking at AI today is, again, it's not some magic. It's a way and a process we can put in place to help us do things with greater speed and efficiency.
I keep reading the term transformative about AI. Are there things that we can learn from other transformative technologies in government specifically to make sure that agencies and the government as a whole can maximize the potential of artificial intelligence? Or is it completely separate and it's so different than everything else that maybe the old rules don't apply?
I wouldn't say that the old rules don't apply, but I think that there's the infrastructure that needs to obviously be enhanced. And we've gone through technological transformations in the past. There's the move to virtualization. The pandemic, obviously had a couple sort of transformational things on how people work together. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say that it's completely, changing things as far as transformations we've seen in the past. But I would say that it's going to help us.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible to see yet what's over the horizon, like what artificial intelligence might bring us in 2 years or 5 years? But or is it Sure. just too hard given how fast this has come upon us?
That's a great question. I would say that it's going to definitely make us more efficient. I think it's going to lead to other things and things we don't know about. Like, I think that's the thing is we know that there's some unknowns out there, and there's, I think there's some people smarter than myself that probably know the answer to that. But I would just say that we need to solve the problems we have in front of us now and look towards building in some safety things and building in things that are going to help us in the future so we're not as surprised and we're ready for those new challenges that we face.